When driving on rural Idaho highways at night, you must dim your high-beam headlights when you are within how many feet of an oncoming vehicle? A. 200 feet. B. 500 feet. C. 300 feet. D. 100 feet. Answer, B. Idaho law requires drivers to dim high beams within 500 feet of oncoming traffic to prevent glare and ensure safe visibility for all road users. On two-lane Idaho roads, passing another vehicle is prohibited when A. Your vehicle is traveling under 45 miles per hour. B. A broken yellow line is present. C. You are within 100 feet of a railroad crossing. D. You signal before changing lanes. Answer, C. Idaho prohibits passing within 100 feet of intersections, railroad crossings, bridges, or tunnels for safety. In Idaho, if a driver under 21 is convicted of driving with any measurable alcohol concentration, the license will be suspended for A. 30 days. B. 90 days. C. 180 days. D. 1 year. Answer, D. In Idaho, drivers under 21 caught with any measurable alcohol face a 1-year license suspension, with no driving allowed for at least 90 days to promote safety and prevent underage drinking and driving. This strict rule helps reduce accidents and encourage responsible behavior. The main purpose of the Idaho slow-moving vehicle emblem orange triangle is to warn others that the vehicle A. is moving faster than 55 miles per hour. B. is transporting hazardous cargo. C. travels slower than 25 miles per hour. D. must be escorted by another vehicle. Answer, C. The emblem indicates the vehicle cannot exceed 25 miles per hour, allowing other drivers to adjust speed and overtake safely. Idaho's basic speed rule means A. always drive at posted limits. B. never exceed 25 miles per hour in cities. C. drive at a safe speed for conditions. D. drive 10 miles per hour below the limit in fog. Answer, C. The basic speed rule requires drivers to adjust their speed based on traffic, weather, and road conditions regardless of posted limits. When parallel parking on an Idaho roadway, your wheels must be within how many inches from the curb? A. 6 inches. B. 12 inches. C. 18 inches. D. 24 inches. Answer, B. State law requires vehicles to be parked within 12 inches of the curb to avoid obstructing traffic. A driver approaching an Idaho school bus with flashing red lights must A. slow down and proceed cautiously. B. stop only if children are visible. C. stop and remain stopped until lights stop flashing. D. sound the horn before passing. Answer, C. All vehicles must stop for school buses with red lights flashing, regardless of direction, unless separated by a physical barrier. If you miss your freeway exit in Idaho, the correct action is to A. stop and back up carefully. B. proceed to the next exit. C. make a U-turn on the shoulder. D. cross the median to return. Answer, B. It is illegal and unsafe to back up or make U-turns on freeways. Drivers must exit at the next available interchange. When two vehicles enter an uncontrolled intersection at the same time in Idaho, the right-of-way goes to A. the larger vehicle. B. the vehicle on the left. C. the faster vehicle. D. the vehicle on the right. Answer, D. At uncontrolled intersections, vehicles on the right have priority to prevent confusion and collisions. A flashing yellow arrow in Idaho means A. stop completely before turning. B. turn left only with a green arrow. C. turn left with caution, yielding to traffic. D. do not enter the intersection. Answer, C. A flashing yellow arrow allows left turns but requires yielding to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. On Idaho freeways, the maximum speed limit for passenger vehicles is A. 65 miles per hour. B. 70 miles per hour. C. 80 miles per hour. D. 75 miles per hour. Answer, C. Some rural freeway segments in Idaho allow up to 80 miles per hour for passenger vehicles, but conditions may require slower speeds. The penalty for refusing a chemical BAC test under Idaho's implied consent law is A. $200 fine only. B. 30-day suspension. C. 1-year license suspension. D. Mandatory jail sentence. Answer, C. Refusing a BAC test leads to an automatic 1-year suspension, even if you are not convicted of DUI. In Idaho, drivers must use headlights. A. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. only. B. 30 minutes after sunset until 30 minutes before sunrise. C. Whenever driving faster than 40 miles per hour. D. Only in rain. Answer, B. Headlights are required during hours of darkness and when visibility is poor to ensure safe driving. A yellow curb in Idaho indicates A. Passenger loading zone. B. No stopping, standing, or parking. C. Commercial loading/unloading zone. D. Reserved for school buses. Answer, C. Yellow curbs designate loading zones, typically for freight or commercial deliveries. If a vehicle skids on icy Idaho roads, you should A. Brake hard immediately. B. Turn the wheel in the opposite direction of the skid. C. Turn the wheel in the direction of the skid. D. Accelerate quickly. Answer, C. Steering into the skid helps regain control by aligning the vehicle's direction with its momentum. When approaching a roundabout in Idaho, drivers must A. Yield to vehicles entering the circle. B. Always stop before entering. C. Yield to traffic already in the circle. D. Drive straight through if no signs. Answer, C. Vehicles inside the roundabout have the right of way, entering drivers must yield. In Idaho, children under what age must be secured in a child safety restraint? A. 5 years. B. 7 years. C. 8 years. D. 10 years. Answer, C. Idaho requires children under 8 to be in appropriate safety seats unless over 4 feet 9 inches tall. What does a steady green arrow mean in Idaho? A. You may turn after stopping. B. You may turn, but must yield to pedestrians. C. You must wait for the yellow arrow. D. Turns are prohibited. Answer, B. A green arrow allows protected turns but still requires yielding to pedestrians in the crosswalk. If a driver is involved in a crash in Idaho and fails to provide proof of insurance, the license may be suspended for A. 30 days. B. 60 days. C. 90 days. D. 6 months. Answer, C. Idaho law mandates a 90-day suspension for failing to show proof of financial responsibility after a crash. On Idaho highways, you must signal at least how many feet before turning? A. 50 feet. B. 75 feet. C. 100 feet. D. 200 feet. Answer, C. Drivers must signal at least 100 feet before turning to provide clear warning to other motorists. When driving in fog in Idaho, you should use A. High beam headlights. B. Parking lights only. C. Low beam headlights. D. Hazard flashers. Answer, C. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility in fog, while high beams reflect off the fog. In Idaho, the maximum blood alcohol concentration, BAC, for drivers 21 and older is A. 0.02%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.08%. D. 0.1%. Answer, C. A BAC of 0.08% or higher is considered DUI for adult drivers in Idaho. If two vehicles arrive at a four-way stop at the same time, who has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The larger vehicle. D. The faster vehicle. Answer, B. The vehicle on the right has the right of way to avoid confusion and accidents. On mountain roads, if two vehicles meet on a steep grade where neither can pass, the vehicle that must yield is A. The vehicle facing downhill. B. The vehicle facing uphill. C. The heavier vehicle. D. The larger vehicle. Answer, A. The downhill vehicle must yield because it is easier to back up downhill than uphill. In Idaho, drivers must dim headlights when following another vehicle within A. 100 feet. B. 200 feet. C. 300 feet. D. 400 feet. Answer, C. Drivers must dim headlights within 300 feet when following to avoid blinding the vehicle ahead.